presents Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network, your home for South Laurel Cardinals basketball. Tonight, the broadcast brothers, Jamie and Tyler Dotson, are courtside to bring you all the action, all the excitement, and every highlight as the Cardinals take the court. Settle in, South Laurel family. Tip-off is moments away, and we're ready for another unforgettable night of Cardinal basketball.
Well, good evening and welcome into the game number 2 here of our boy-girl doubleheader. We got a good one in store for you. It's the Cardinals and the Red Hounds. South Laurel needs this one in a big way. They'll get the 1 seed with a victory tonight. And we want to wrap up the first game here, a 53-47 slugfest. And it was the Lady Cards coming out on top, keeping a perfect 6-0 district record. They moved their record to 20-6 on the season with only a couple games left, and we're happy to be joined, as always, friend of the program, Todd Winley. Coach, welcome in here to our pregame/postgame show. No such thing as a bad win, but a win is a win, and that was not pretty at times.
No.
And I know you're not exactly pleased, but 6-0 in the district. And got a little break here, got some time off between your next game, and then you finish up with a Russell County team and then a real tough Campbell County or a Lady Campbell squad.
Yeah,
That's
really
going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, very good team. So,
tell me a little bit about that game, Coach. I know we talked a little off air. Not exactly pleased with the effort. Again, another slow start. You're down. I think.
9-0 to start
9-0, and it was 9-4 after the first quarter. So, not exactly ideal start, but a big second quarter. Thought Fannin kind of again righted the ship there in the second quarter, and then she used a big third quarter. Hit some First National Bank of Manchester triples to get everything going for you. But Skeeter hit some big free throws down the stretch, but this looked a little out of sorts. What's your thoughts overall? Again, good win, tough place to play, but you got to be back down here in a couple weeks. So
Yep, it is a tough place to play, but I've really never understood that too much because the rims are 10 foot, the court's the same dimensions, got a roof over it, it's got lights, and you're playing on a hardwood court. And being from Indiana, Bob Knight once said, mental to physical is like 4-1.
Right.
Well, our mental game is about 0.2.
Yep.
Not very good. Not focused. Kid left her uniform. Not lock it into scouting reports. When you tell them repeatedly, can't get beat with the right hand, you're giving up the right hand. But, they had a little resolve in them, I should say. And, we got up 11, 40-29. And from that point on, I thought we played reckless, took bad shots, forced shots. We were 8-9 at the foul line in the first half, and I think he said we were 8 of 9, so we were 20. We shot 32 free throws and made 21. And so if we were 8 of 9, that's 13 of a whopping 23. At one point, we missed 6 or 7 in a row.
Yeah, it was, and all just kind of keeping Corbin at arm's length. They were cutting. I think they'd gotten it down to 2, and we're starting to build some momentum. And their length seemed to be a little bit of an issue tonight. That's kind of another game where you've had and they're not exactly skyscrapers down there, but it is enough to alter shots. I thought Macy struggled a little bit again against a taller defender and maybe forcing some shots, but she, we know what she's capable of. She can explode at any point, but just seemed to get a little frustrated tonight. Everything just seemed to tick off tonight. It was just one of them. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
He's at a loss, folks.
Well, I got to watch what I say.
No, I know. I got it. Yeah.
The other 3 on the court with the players, I thought were pretty poor tonight.
Sure.
I don't know what a foul is.
Right. Yeah, it was.
I mean, they're calling a touch foul 45, 50 feet from the basket. We got kids driving in there getting bumped sideways. They're getting bumped sideways, and there's not much calling going on.
No,
but they're calling it in the backcourt 50 feet away. And
yeah, it was odd, and I think it disrupted any flow, really, that
there's
the game
no
should
flow
have.
to that.
Yeah, there wasn't.
No.
And I don't think Corbin wanted to play that way either if they had their druthers. Maybe they do. I don't know. That might have slowed you down enough. But Coach, we'll put it in the book.
Well,
get it on.
I mean,
it's a win.
Keep winning those district games. I told them we should never lose a district game if we're locked in, ready to go with who we have. And we got to reevaluate our mental game.
Yeah. So you got, I think, 5 games to the next one. And
5. Well, we're trying to pick up a Saturday game, but teams advertise here, but you email them, they don't want to play.
Right. Well,
so I don't understand. I mean, there's some decent teams too. So.
Well, hopefully you get a response on that. We'd love to see a couple more games. Just only 2 on the schedule so far. So if you do pick up another one, that would be great. I know your team's probably eager to get back out and rinse that one off. But again, it was a win, 53-46, and that's always great. And Coach, 6-0 district play, like you said, nobody did beat you, and you got their attention, and hopefully they'll be ready to go here next time out. But Coach, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
And how about this one? It's going to be a lot of fun. Coach, they
I'm
need this one, man.
hoping the Cars can get her done tonight. It's going to be it's always a slugfest here, so hopefully we score one more point at the end of the night. That's
what
all
we
that
need
matters.
for sure. Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us here. And we had the little senior day festivities, and you're always good for some great filler and banter. We love catching up with you. You're a blast, and we knew you'd come out with something there in the second half to really kind of change it up. And again, I said this lead will go from 4 to 12. That's what I said, 12. It got to 10 and then to 11. You made me almost look like a genius, and then it just kind of just a weird night. Skeeter, again, 3 fouls on like the same possession pretty much.
3 fouls in 19 seconds.
Yeah, that's wild. And some of those, I don't know, man. They're human, I think.
Yeah, no, it is. It's not easy to call.
No,
I mean, I get that.
Definitely not. Well, Coach, we'll get out here and take
thank
a few.
You. Yep. Root us on. Get us a win tonight.
That's right. We'll catch up with you. And that Bobby Knight, we don't really know him down in this area. So I've heard
Well, I'm a Purdue fan, but I did respect him a lot.
Yeah,
he had a lot of.
He was great.
He was great.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Out of here. All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. That was Coach Todd Windland, the victorious coach. And always a pleasure catching up with him. He's a character. As we've got to take a quick break here and come right back, and we'll preview this one on our Sheriff John Root pregame show. South Laurel Corbin coming your way right here on the Mark Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back into our Chef John Root pregame show, South Laurel and Corbin. Huge implications here for the Cards. Senior night for the Red Hounds. They came to South Laurel and took one on January 13th, 48-42, in a game that scoring was a premium. But South Laurel needs to get this one tonight to ensure that number 1 seed in the district tournament, which will be played down here at Corbin High School. So I don't think if somehow Corbin does win, they don't get the 1, it still goes to Whitley County now.
Yeah,
because of the RPI,
so
right?
Basically, this game for South Laurel gets them the 1 if they win. If Corbin wins this game, they still don't get the 1.
Right.
It goes to Whitley and the RPI. So really, there's Corbin really just to be a spoiler. They're going to be a 2 or 3 anyway.
And then you'll have to play them again, and you lost to a team twice. What does that do? Can you be? I mean, just win this game. Let's take care of business. South Laurel last time out with a big-time win over Whitley County and on Tuesday night. Come from behind victory. They were down 9, got going late. Garrison Brown played well. Braden Cassidy was our player of the game in that one, and he's come on of late, and he's playing exceptionally well. But, Jamie, this Red Hound squad, they're going to be without one of their seniors tonight, I believe, right?
I see him out there, right there. He's got a hand injury, which is taped up. I'm not sure if he can go.
If he's capable, he's going to try to give it to go tonight against these Cards. And for South Laurel, they got to strap it up tonight. Rocking their black uniforms, looking good. Girls did too. The Lady Cards got a big victory in the first game. Jamie, I want one stat when I was doing some research here. Corbin's 10-11 on the season, but just to kind of throw that out. Shooting a slightly better field goal percentage. Do not shoot it near as good as South Laurel. Both teams aren't great. 30.2% from 3 for Corbin, 32% for South. South, 68% on the dot. Free throw percentage, 67.8% for Corbin. Here's the only stat that really is a game changer and what won the game for Corbin at South Laurel. That's rebounding. They rebound almost 33 rebounds per game. South Laurel at 22. And that killed them last time out.
It was such a weird second half, Tyler, last game. South Laurel had maybe one of their best quarters of the season in the third quarter.
Yep.
And thought, okay, we're pulling this on out. Turn around and play maybe one of their worst quarters.
Yep, we saw them do that. They did that against Clay County. They did that kind of against Great Crossing. I was going through their losses outside of the North Laurel shellacking.
Was it Wayne County they did it maybe too?
Yep. And it's just been, they've got to, you said it last time out, avoid the lulls. You can't go that long without scoring the basket and find the hot hand. You got to get KT going here. Taylor has been a little quiet from beyond the arc. Now, he is perfectly capable as he just rips one through the net here during warm-up. And, if you get a few of those to drop, that'll certainly create some space and some driving lanes for these Cardinals. And how good is Cassidy and Murph at that right there?
Yeah, they're wonderful. What a great how we've watched them progress from last year, just getting some spot minutes, maybe some mop-up duty into contributors this year, and then beyond. Like they're just they're like go-tos at times.
Yeah.
And so it's such a fun thing when we've done this for a while and we see the freshmen that don't play, and then they come up and next thing you know they've blossomed into a great player. It's part of the reward of doing coverage for for multiple years.
I think, Jamie, for you're exactly right, but I think for Corbin at times, some of their offense will break down, and it's just throw it as high as you can off the glass and let Petrowski go get it. He's averaging almost 17 a game and 11 rebounds at his senior season. He just got over the 1,000-point threshold.
Hey, Tyler, yes, you're absolutely right. One thing I was going to add to maybe a key point to this game. Coach Davis has went to more of a condensed rotation with just the last few games, just 7. Yep. Now, what happens if you get in some foul trouble with a couple players? And we noticed it a little bit with the girls tonight with Mabe going out early late in the third. But what happens if you got these guys that have been sitting for a minute and then they get inserted? How great is that going to be for them and the nerves and that kind of thing, especially in an environment like tonight? So that's a key play. Hopefully we don't get in foul trouble, but you're at Corbin and you know what goes down here.
Yeah, senior night festivities got the tip-off pushed back a little bit. Garrison Brown going to get the start tonight at point guard. He's been playing well of late, and he's hit some timely buckets. And how about the 2 charges he drew on Mahan on Tuesday night?
such a great thing, man. He was talking to me. He didn't get an interview with you, but he was talking to me about how he learned what to do against him late in that game. He said, I give him a step, let him take his first move, and then I get in position. He's always going to make that charging that play. And he got in front of him twice. What a great, smart player Garrison Brown is.
Jamie, I want to say one thing. We didn't talk about Evan Ellis. He's their lead scorer at nearly 21 points per game. I thought the difference in the ball game in the first matchup was Trey Person. In that definitely that fourth quarter, the junior, he's averaging 9.5 points per game. You got to keep him off there. Let's get the starting lineup here first for South Laurel.
South Laurel goes with Caden Taylor, number 3, Caden McQueen wearing number 40, Garrison Brown, number 1, Brendan Murphy, number 12, and I think it was Cassidy, number 5.
Yeah.
And then for Corbin, we'll go Clay Aikens, number 1, Trey Persons wearing number 3. Lucas Britton is in the lineup, and he's starting. He wears number 13. Evan Ellis, you mentioned, number 20, and then anchoring the post is Eli Petrowski with a monster rebounder.
Yeah, we need a big night here. We got to have Caden McQueen step up, be strong down low. He's, having a great senior year, 10.1 points per game. This should be a good one here. The opening tip controlled by Corbin in the hands. It goes to Evan Ellis as here we start this game. Off to Britton here on the wing. Over to Petrowski. They whip it over into the corner. It's Aiken to Ellis. Fouled on the three-point attempt.
There we go. Garrison Brown picked up the first foul on the Pearl three-pointer.
That nearly went in. Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, I mean, not an ideal start. They'll make Evan Ellis earn it, Jamie. And how important is it to see a few go through as he gets the first one to go for a good shooter like Ellis?
Yeah, that the three-pointer looked really, really good with a little contact. Clearly a foul. There wasn't much argument there because slapped him across the arm. I don't think he was expecting to shoot it. But you got to with Evan Ellis.
Jamie, Corbin seems to have just a confidence against this South Laurel squad as he's 2 of 3. That third one rolls off. McQueen secures the rebound. First offensive possession here for the Cardinals is Brown.
Corbin opens up in a 1-2-2, kind of a half-court press. We've got a shove.
And that's the correct call as Petrowski's going to get whistled for a foul as he tries to go baseline. That was Cassidy. And, Jamie, a couple quick touch fouls here. I guess they're going to try to take control of this early.
Yeah, because this can get out of hand between these players. It can get chippy.
Yep. Cassidy inbounds that to Garrison Brown. Brown gets a little call from Jeff Davis on the sideline, and he'll go to work against Clay Aiken. He dribbles in, nearly deflected over to Taylor. Corner 3, and that rolls off. Rebound big time for Ellis. He'll bring it up himself for the Red Hounds. Crossing over at the foul line. Jumper good.
Got it going early as Ellis looking to shoot as soon as he touches it.
To extend this defense all the way out. McQueen gets it into Cassidy. Gets it inside the arc. Now kicks it back out to Garrison Brown. Right back to Cassidy. Over to Brown. Down low goes to McQueen. Picks up his dribble. He's surrounded. Good touch passes here for South Laurel. They're going to get Cassidy with a traveling violation as he drove in.
A little shuffle, and I don't know how much of a walk it was. It looked funny, though.
The person will throw it in. That's Ellis. Off to the American Idol, Clay Aiken. Down low it goes to Petrowski. Person in the lane, and he's bumped and a foul on the shot attempt. That'll send Trey Person to the line to shoot two.
Tyler, they're quickly getting Blaine Baker with some muscle in there. He'll come in off the bench. Murph with the fouls you mentioned. I'd say that's who he'll get. He'll get some more strength in the post.
Person with the first free throw makes it 5-0 Red Hounds here early on.
I like the girls' game. Not a good start. Get out to a pretty good deficit to start this game.
South Laurel will walk it up against this defense. Brown, Taylor, up ahead to McQueen as they break the timeline. Down low to Baker. McQueen slips through, lays it up and in, right over top of Petrowski, who picked up that early foul. Didn't want to get another one. He kind of let McQueen go.
McQueen struggles a little bit with a bigger, stronger post presence. That time he was able to get into the lane.
Aikens working against Cassidy, nearly loses it. Ball's on the floor, picks it up, and throws it out of bounds. And that'll be South Laurel's basketball. Aikens just got a little.
I don't let it go. I thought he could have grabbed it, thinking it was off of Brown.
6-2, Garrison Brown. And South Laurel trying to control themselves against this extended defense. Bad place to pick up your dribble, though, for McQueen, but he does get rid of it. Finds Cassidy off to Blaine Baker, gets his defender in the air, and goes up strong and lays it in over Evan Ellis. 6-4.
Blaine has really gotten better with the shots down low, getting a head fake, getting his man in the air.
Yeah, great patience right there. Petrowski, top of the key three, bank shot. That's good.
Usually you don't mind him shooting those out there. That one was a bad shot, but it ended up working out great.
And Clay Aikens is going to get whistled for the foul on Braden Cassidy. Kind of raked him across the arm.
Britton's going to come out of the game as number 14 for Corbin comes in.
That's Keaton Smith. They'll work it up to Taylor. To Garrison Brown. Dangerous pass. He tried to force that into Baker. Petrowski steps in, steals it away. Person out ahead. Crosses over on McQueen, gets all the way to the lane, and they're going to say it's a shooting foul, and they're going to get McQueen with that one.
McQueen's first, team third already.
Sorry, that's going to be on Cassidy.
Cassidy's first, team third. Hey, like this Corbin not on the line for the offensive board.
Confident in Person's ability, I guess. He did miss a moment ago.
3 for 3 now for Person.
Maybe he didn't. One more coming his way. Got them both.
6 for 7 already. Free throw line for Corbin. Out of their 11.6 from the charity stripe.
Maybe they're driving the basketball nearly every time. That's going to be their play against a smaller Cardinal team. Out to Taylor. To Brown, down low to Baker. Quick pass to McQueen. He's wrapped up, hit. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Keaton Smith with a reach in.
This could be a long, long game. The whistle's already 6 fouls total, and not even halfway through the first quarter.
3 apiece.
Had McQueen on the
into Baker.
That's a walk.
I want to say he traveled.
Man, they're calling every little thing. Not letting them play. 3 turnovers for South now. Corbin has 0.
We Evan Ellis.
Actually, they do have 1.
To bring it up against Isaiah Robinson. Now they get it to Petrowski in the paint. Shots up. Another foul. That's going to be on Baker.
Could be a free throw contest in this game.
I've seen many a game like this between these two. Dalton Henderson's going to check in for Corbin at the next stoppage here, number 22.
Coach Davis pleading his case that there's a foul on the other end as Petrowski knocks down his first free throw.
12-4. And he banked that one in.
What's going on with the banks?
Working for it.
Usually close this time of night.
Ended hours down here in Corbin. Baker on the paint, goes straight to the glass, up and in.
A lot of travel.
Got to walk with him. What's he doing, James?
No. Good strong move by Baker right there. I like that. Don't know if that was a travel.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul in a bucket.
I did too. 4 turnovers now. 2 walks from Baker.
Ellis over to Person. Person with Murph on him. Out to Eli Petrowski. Down low it goes
And
there's another foul, Jamie, as Dalton Henderson takes it in against Taylor. They're going to whistle Taylor with a foul.
That's the 5th. I think he was shooting anyway, but bonus time. Just halfway through first quarter.
Not great. This is no flow again. As that free throw's good by Dalton Henderson. It was ugly, Jamie. We've seen South Laurel have quarters and starts like this. I guess it's better to get it out of the way here early, make the adjustment, and then take off. But they find themselves down 11 here after half of a quarter. McQueen in the paint, turning on Henderson. Get a foul on the floor.
On Henderson. His first and team's 4th. This is not worth calling, Tyler. Just want to call free throws or fouls.
Next one will send South Laurel to the bonus.
They've yet to go to the line, but they've got 4. Corbin has 4 on them.
Brown thought about the 3. Now he'll get it over to Robinson at the top of the key. Out into the volleyball stripe. It's it right back. Kind of opens up for him. He goes right in a touch foul here. Jamie, gee whiz, Keaton Smith.
I know it's against Corbin right there, but I just want to see some flow. Now we'll go to the free throw line. Will be I think that was Isaiah Robinson. Yep. Wow. 10 fouls, 3:35 left is in the first quarter.
Robinson at the line. Just missed that free throw.
Number 15. Who you got there, Tyler? I've got everybody wrote down but him.
I don't have his name out here. 0 for 2 at the free throw line for Isaiah Robinson. Remains 15-4. 3:30 to play. Ellis. Over to Person. Back to him. Robinson way out on him. Keeping the ball away. Gets to Petrowski. Jamie, by what they've been calling, those are fouls right there, but they're going to let it go. There it is. It's stupid.
McQueen with 2. You think anybody in the gym likes this? Coaches hate it because there's eating on both sides.
Yeah, this is
no flow.
Big concession stand night. Maybe they got needing to sell some Pepsis down here. That free throw is good by Ellis. 12-point lead for the Red Hounds.
This is like a fourth quarter, just trying to foul. Get somebody to the free throw line. As they've 9 of 10 for the Hounds.
Ellis, what now? 4 of 5 from the free throw line.
Yep.
17-4.
Actually, that was wrong about that. 12 of 13 from the line. Out of the 17 points, they got 12.
Stupid. 3 for Taylor is off the back of the iron. A scrum for their offensive rebound. South Laurel controls it.
Got a walk
over
again.
to McQueen. Back out top to Robinson. South Laurel needs a bucket. Jeff Davis. Little stack here at the elbow. Cassidy gets in the paint, and he's going to walk.
That's 2 walks on Cassidy and 2 on Baker. 5 turnovers for the Cards.
Yep, Baker's going to go back in.
Murph's coming out. McQueen's still in there with 2 fouls, and they're calling them. So if I was Corbin, I'd go right at McQueen.
The scoreboard has him with 1, so I don't know. Cassidy had 1 earlier. I wouldn't doubt it a bit. He didn't has 2. How about a steal out here is Robinson all over Ellis. He backs away from him now. Pull up 3. That looks good. Bust off the back of the iron and off to Robinson. South Laurel looking to run. He'll slow it down. Picks a dribble up off to Baker. Over to McQueen. He steps in. Out to Taylor. 3 on the way. Good. There we go. First National Bank of Manchester triple is true from Caden Taylor, and it makes it 17-7. Ellis quickly back the other way, and it's stolen away. Robinson, great defense on Ellis. Forces the turnover, and South Laurel has him. We're in business here. Let's wake up and get some buckets.
Corbin's defense in the half-court set is really good. I think they got to run the ball.
Yep. Queen in the soft spot of that zone. It's off the back of the iron, no good. South Laurel keeps it.
Off of Corbin.
They're going to say it's going to stay here with the Cards. Garrison Brown will hop back off the bench and back in for Robinson. And at 29 to play here in the first quarter. Out to McQueen. Garrison Brown. McCasty gets in the paint, takes it all the way in. Lefty shot's no good. Goes off a person's face, and then he picks it up. He's going to have it tipped, and it's stolen away by South Laurel. McQueen, or they try to get it to McQueen. Taylor throws it away. Ellis out of control, bailed out with a foul. Jamie, there's a forced pass there off a turnover. It didn't need to happen, but it's a bad call. I mean, it's a foul, but I don't know, man. I'm at a loss. This is not fun. 18-7 your score. Absolutely no flow here. They're going to get Baker with that. That's 2 on Blaine. Murph's going to have to come back in.
This might be a record attempts of free throws in the first quarter. I think it's 15.
Are you serious?
Yep.
McQueen gets all the way in, has it stolen away. Person comes away with it, racing down for the Red Hounds. Goes high, shot's no good. They're going to get a blocking foul.
Late call.
They saw if that shot counted. It rolled off. They're going to get
2 on Garrison.
There was no contact there. He was trying to do it. It was almost a flop. Person at the line, he'll shoot 2. And the first free throw is no good.
He was Person now 4
or 5.
4 or 5. And I get trying to control the game, just not getting chippy, but my gosh.
Yeah, I've not seen any of that so far. And 1 or 2 at the line makes it 20-7. 50.2 to play in this opening quarter. I mean, you're never going to hear the broadcast brothers really talk about officiating, but this has just been weird. I don't know that, I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's kind of a loss for words. There's not much to talk about in this game.
Robinson over to Murphy.
I don't know why you're.
I don't either. Like, possessions are a premium. Taylor, 3. Good. 2 First National Bank of Manchester triples for Caden Taylor. Makes it a 10-point lead. Ellis all the way in.
Oh, we got over the back against Corbin.
Wow, that'll be a shooting foul here. South Laurel, again, a chance to make this a single-digit game. I was over there. Okay, all right.
2 shots. Yes, they're going to call it.
I was about to say, you don't get that on an offensive foul, yeah.
Who was that foul against? 22?
No.
Yeah, 22.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
That was Dalton Henderson. He's got 2.
And McQueen needs to knock these down. 20-10 with 15.5 to play.
We can't buy a free throw. It's 0 for 3.
Got the second one. 20-11.
Tyler Corbin has only made 2 field goals. A 3-pointer by Petrosky and Evan Ellis hit a shot.
Here goes Ellis with the drive. His shot's rejected by Castey. Surprised there wasn't a foul called. Half-court heave is going to be after the buzzer sounds. South Laurel hanging in here, Jamie, in spite of everything. 20-11 after one. Listen to the Mark Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Dave Smith had been to the game back in, some time ago. It's probably not what he imagined, a free throw shooting contest, but 20-11 after one. South Laurel hanging in there tight. Jamie, you wrote something down. Was that legit 15 for 17 for Corbin? 15 of their 20 points coming from
two field goals. I mentioned it earlier. Petrowski with a banked-in three, and then Ellis hit another little basket. But for us, we outscored them first field goals.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
8.
All right, let's settle down. Surely they can't call them all night like that.
Don't have any players left.
Oh. Robinson out here working against Akins. Off to Cassidy. Robinson gets in the paint, floats one up, hangs off the rim, no good. Murph with an offensive rebound, tap back in. That was beautiful from Brendan Murphy.
I like the penetration by Robinson. He's got the confidence to make those shots. Good follow-up rebound by Brendan Murphy.
Akins, South Laurel backs off a little bit of their pressure. Petrowski takes another three. That's too strong. And Cass comes up with a rebound. And he's bumped. The ball goes out of bounds. That's going to stay with Corbin. Jeff Davis wanted that.
Yeah, that was, if anything's a foul, that was. I mean, if you're going to call them all night, call that one.
Petrowski looks into McQueen, takes him right to the basket. Shots up, no good. An offensive rebound by Akins. He'll drive out, take a three, and got it. That means like he had to check it back out, just went back beyond the 3-point line and buried it. 10-point lead now again.
Been funny if you gave it back to him to check it up.
Check it up, yeah. For Robinson here, I think South Laurel can run some offense. There's some opportunities for him. He's got to stay with the game plan.
There's a screen out top.
Ooh. Download to McQueen. One-hand grab working against Petrowski. Missed the first one. Shots out of bounds, and that'll go off McQueen.
Didn't that look like it was off Eli, but they seen it closer than we did. But.
Ellis gives it off to Clay Akins.
I like that little screen out top. Changed up the offense against this zone. Don't leave Akins. He just knocked down one.
Akins driving in. Over to Britton. Down low it goes to Petrowski working against McQueen. Gets in. Wild shot. Throws it high off the glass and goes and gets it.
Oh,
that's got to be a foul. And it is.
Okay, that's Eli's.
I mean, I'm half joking that was their offense. Throw it high off the glass.
Clearly.
They do that.
Yep.
33, almost 34 rebounds a game. And as few possessions as a high school team gets, that's actually impressive. I don't know where they rank in the state, but that's got to be way up there.
That's the second foul on Eli Petrowski, so check that out. Maybe
that's
we can get some offensive flow down in the paint, and that's a horrible, horrible turnover.
Jeez.
Necessary.
Yeah, you get Petrowski out, you lose some size there, and South Laurel can't get it out their own way right there. But let's see if they can play some solid defense. 6 minutes to play here in the first half. 23-13. To Ellis. Little mid-range jumper is pure.
He has 10 of their 25.
Cassidy breaks the pressure. Skip pass over to Robinson. He'll drive it all the way in, gets into the paint, puts the brakes on out to Taylor. Underneath to Cassidy. That's nice, Jamie. A little inside-out game.
There we go. Without the presence of Petrowski down there, he's able to get the easier basket. It was still in traffic. Good play by Cassidy. And a good find.
Aikens out there. They're giving him that, Jamie. He's working against Cassidy. Cassidy wraps him up. No call. Ball spins off. And a rebound comes off to McQueen. Jamie, a lot of one-on-one play here for Corbin. You get the ball, you're going to take it.
And Robinson over here looked open.
Taylor nearly turns it over and will. He loses his balance, throws it right to Ellis. Ellis has it stripped from behind by Murphy. Murphy saves the day.
Going to be a foul on Aikens.
And a foul on Aikens. That's great.
It's 2 on him.
Just a little out of control here for South Laurel on that offensive end. Murphy showing the hustle there, getting the ball back.
Now Garrison Brown will check back in. He's got 2.
A 3 would go a long way here for South Laurel. Shoot a 2 would be fine.
Hey, all this kind of chaoticness and free throws disparity. We're only down 10.
Cassidy gets it in way deep. Out to Taylor. Another 3. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Ellis. He'll bring it up himself.
That would have been huge.
Pull up 3 in transition. Good. I mean, we've seen him do this time and time again. He can get hot in a hurry. Can also cool off and shoot you out of the game. Let's hope that comes later. Back out to a 13-point lead, 28-15. Queen with a drive. Gets raked across the face, no call. Gets his own rebound, lays it in. South Laurel making hay here from in close. Aikens gets to the top of the key, picks up his dribble. They get it over to Ellis. Ellis, pull-up jumper, good.
He had the smaller Garrison in the mid-post, you call, and made him pay.
McQueen all the way to the 10, has his shot rejected, tries to save it, throws it out of bounds.
Mass substitution for Corbin, 3 in, 3 out. I don't know half these guys. They got different numbers or something.
I got Braxton Tolliver.
Yeah, he was number 42.
He's still out there. 42's out there. 0 and 15.
I don't have them.
Maybe Kingston Guillory's one of those, I believe.
Here's some. We should be able to score with this.
McQueen, mid-range jumper's no good. Blaine Baker flies and gets a huge offensive rebound. Takes it all the way out, picks up his dribble, now drops it off to McQueen.
Now back
McQueen underneath the Baker. He has his shot redirected by Pearson. South Laurel Corbin will bring it back the other way. That's off to Ellis. Little handoff out here. The person. Unabated to the rim. Jamie gets by his defender. And this is getting out of hand. 32-17. We're going to take a timeout. Jeff Davis wants to talk it over. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Marks Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info.
As the band brings us back from the break, 32-17 your score here from Corbin High School. It's the Broadcast Brothers coming to you high on a little perch right here in front of the scoreboard. We love it here, except for that.
Band's
and the
loud,
band's loud.
Buzzer's loud, but I think according to Julie, can't really hear us.
That's great,
anything
Jamie.
else.
Hey, listen, great high school basketball environment right here. I mean, it's a good atmosphere. Smell of popcorn wafting through the air. Taylor, another three on the way. That's too strong. Brown with an offensive rebound. Diagonal pass underneath to Baker, and he lays it in. Jamie Blaine Baker's playing great. They caught him with a travel on a bucket earlier. That I don't.
Plus.
Yeah. But one negated a hoop, so he's playing as well as anybody out there. Person now on a spin move in the lane. We got an offensive foul.
Baker with a nice position there. That was a weird.
Jamie, I'm glad that went South's way there, but I think play on right there.
Yeah.
Unless I didn't see something. He might have elbowed him or something.
Person's first. Person. All right, maybe we'll get some momentum after the Baker's shot, and then
Cassidy takes it all the way to the rim, floats up a high arcing shot, and drops. Jamie, that was great. Beat the pressure, takes it all the way.
That's a shove off, right?
Another one. Ellis.
Crafty with it.
Step back, sidestep three's good, Jamie. Not much you can do with that.
He is having himself a ball game. 18.
Woo. McQueen, cross-court pass over to Brown. Out top it goes to Cassidy. Drives through and has it stolen away. Up ahead it goes and lays it and missed that layup. Ellis gets it. We got a foul.
Looks like all ball there. That's going to be on Taylor, I think.
Cassidy tried to do what he did just a moment ago, but had it stripped away, and it led to a breakout the other way. And Ellis
all right, we got
a chance to get 20 points.
Yeah, sorry, Tyler. Taylor with 2, Brown with 2, Baker with 2, and I've got McQueen with 2, but I think they had him with 1.
36-21 with 1:39 to play here in this first half. An offensive explosion here for Corbin at the hands of number 20 here, the junior Evan Ellis. He's at his average almost right now with this next bucket. And he can't get that free throw.
Oh, my gosh.
A lot of contact underneath. They're going to say he's on the line there. That's big number 42, Braxton Tolliver.
Way over the back of Murphy there. No call.
Strange, man. A lot of contact there, no call, but
we've had a lot less foul calls in this one. It seemed like more contact in this quarter compared to the first.
He sure did.
Tyler, this is the 11th, on my count, 11th turnover for South Laurel.
That was Robinson there. Gives it back to Corbin. A 15-point lead, all the while with their big horse, Eli Petrowski, sitting on the bench. A handoff out top, a lot of contact. Fixing the dribble up over to Person. He'll drive in, working on Murph. Takes it all the way to the 10. Tough angle, tough shot. Count the bucket and the foul. Jamie, he contorted himself like a circus worker.
Yeah.
Pay to see that. That was impressive, Jamie. I've been impressed with Person. I'll just give you that. Where he came from, don't recall him last year much getting a lot of playing time, but he is a solid contributor for Coach Petrowski down here. That free throw's good. Corbin is up big here. 18-point lead on your Cards.
Person with 13. Ellis with 19.
McQueen, spin move in the lane, no good. Gets it right back. Shots up, no good. That'll send him to the line. Foul maybe on Tolliver or Person. Let's see who they get. Yeah, it's on Tolliver. That's his first. You're going to get Braden Lehman in.
We've only had 2 fouls versus, I think, 8 or 9 in that first quarter.
Dude. South Laurel struggling from the free throw line. And the second one's good.
2 of 6 from the line for South Laurel. 17 of 20. Corbin. Steal by Baker.
Steal there as person lost it. They try to get it up ahead to Cassidy. He has it knocked free momentarily off to Lehman. South Florida with a chance here. Need a bucket. 23 seconds to play.
Already down 17. Do you hold the ball or try to get 2 possessions out of it?
Free throw, bank shot, good for Robinson.
Robinson's first basket, first points. He went.
Ellis heave at the buzzer and thankfully rolls off. 15-point lead, Jamie. That's doable.
Feels like Kentucky Wildcats are come back.
Gathering data here for Coach Jeff Davis. Join us here for our halftime show brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales. South Florida's dug himself a hole here in the first half. Let's see what they can do in the second. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
When you finally treat your back pain, even the smallest victories can feel big. With spine treatments tailored to you, we can help you get back at it.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience meaningful worship, a message that meets real life, and a community that feels like home. If you're curious about faith or ready for a new beginning, there's room for your story, your questions, and your next step. Join us this Sunday. Your seat is already waiting in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Visit thecreekchurch.com for more info. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. This broadcast is made possible by our friends of the Cardinal Media Network. We want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the individuals and businesses whose support keeps local coverage strong and our community connected. Your commitment helps us bring every play, every story, and every moment to Cardinal fans near and far. From all of us at the Cardinal Media Network, thank you for believing in what we do.
Welcome into the Yaden's Auto Sales halftime show. It's the broadcast brothers Tyler Dotson and Jamie Dotson here at Corbin High School for this huge 50th district matchup, South Laurel and Corbin. And so far, it's been the Red Hounds in control of that first half, doing it from the charity stripe, and they lead in this one 39-24 as ugly would be the best way I would describe that first half. Jamie Evan Ellis got hotter than, I don't know, a blowtorch in that second quarter, and he's leading the way for the Red Hounds. Jamie, let's go down there scoring for first for the Red Hounds, brought to you by Grace Health.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Tyler. Ellis, 19 points. He is 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Following him is Trey Persons, 13, and 5 points by Petrowski. And Dalton Henderson hit a couple free throws to round up the scoring, but Person and Ellis dominated that half as they scored 34 of the 39 points. Something like that. And then, going to do a quick math, missed it. And for South Laurel, 6 points for Taylor, 6 points for McQueen, 2 for Murph, 2 for Isaiah Robinson, 4 for Cassidy, 4 for Baker, 24 total points, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. And nothing, the disparity would be the free throws, 17 to 20 total for Corbin, which is usually a halftime total or a game total.
Yeah.
And then,
even a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to the line 20 times. It's not bad.
Exactly, and 2 of 6. I mean,
They got to the line 17 times in the first quarter. Unbelievable, James.
yeah, 15 to 17. I've never seen nothing like what we've seen in that first quarter when it comes to every whistle. I mean, it was on both sides. Just so happened that Corbin was in the act of shooting, where we were just getting slapped maybe around the perimeter just before we got the shot off. So, I mean, we had they had probably 8 to 9 or something on the fouls. Kind of ridiculous. 17 total fouls in that first quarter. But there's a second half, and you really feel like it's like we should be down 30, and we're only down 15.
Yeah, Jamie, South Laurel certainly not out of this one at all. Just get a couple stops and get going on a run, maybe speed up Corbin, force them into some bad shots. It seems like, Evan, in my opinion, Ellis going to have to go for 40 here. I mean, like he's force him to keep taking tough shots, and some of those were questionable. They're great if they go in, but Coach Petrowski probably pulls his hair out if he misses those. So let's hope he cools off a little bit for South Laurel, and maybe they can get some stops and get some buckets. I thought Blaine Baker played super just aggressive and really brought the fight. They're scrapping and clawing out there, trying to keep into this one, 39-24. Let's take one last break. That was our halftime show brought to you by Yaden's Auto Sales. Stick with the second half here. Marks Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Yaden's Auto Sales, where every deal is a slam dunk. If you're looking to drive home a winner, Yaden's has the lineup to get you there. Quality vehicles, great prices, and a team that always delivers the assist. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales and let them help you score big on your next ride. Yaden's Auto Sales, proud supporter of Cardinal basketball.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, 39-24.
I think if we could cut this thing to about 7 or 8 by the end of the third, then it's anybody's game at that point. I think the momentum would switch. If that was the case, South Laurel would have a chance. It's a crucial first 4 minutes.
I hate to say this. Did Corbin play better without Petrowski out there? As they go to him right off the jump, Ellis has his shot redirected and misses, gets his own rebound, going right back up. They finally call a foul.
Good hard-nosed playing and offensive boards by Ellis right there to continue the play.
Absolute monsters on the glass, Jamie. Ellis and Petrowski down there.
I think they got Taylor on that one.
They did?
I just got him with 1 foul. So you'd have had him with 3. That's marking everybody.
First free throw's no good. Second one good.
Makes him 20 now.
Jamie, this defense really just kind of extends South Laurel's offense, and they really can't get into anything.
Garrison
really
not had a chance at a 3 as he got hot in Whitley.
It's a really actually good game plan for tip of the hat to Hall of Fame coach down here, Tony Petrowski. Murphy sets fire for a 3 off the back of the iron. Skying for the rebound is Evan Ellis. He'll bring it up for the Red Hounds. Crosses the timeline. Gets into then backs it out.
Man, he's laying some major screens on Garrison Brown as Petrowski.
Petrowski throws a wild shot up. Brown comes away with a rebound off the miss. And South Laurel with a run out the other way. Taylor misses a layup. Had it on the right side. Decided to go underneath and left it short. And it leads to a bucket on the other end for Clay Akins.
First basket for Akins.
Cassidy out to Taylor. Down low to Murphy. He looks off before he catches it, and that goes out of bounds. Taylor's going to have a seat. He's going to sit down in a seat.
Coach Davis is saying the same thing we looked at. He had it on the right side.
Yep, lay it up.
Go underneath the other side and miss the layup.
18-point lead here for the Red Hounds. Ellis working against Robinson. He's done a pretty good job on him. He spins off. Baseline jumper is good. I don't know what you do with that. It's great defense. He's just playing well.
Solid defense by Robinson. He could have got into close to the 5-second call. He kept spinning him. We got a foul called. Oh, no, we got a bench warning.
I don't understand that. Stop the flow of offensive possession.
Yeah, for Coach Petrowski,
get it after the thing, man.
Yeah. All right, down 20. What do we do?
Man, I'm complaining a lot, but I'm not happy with this performance. I'm not happy with this. I know these guys are better than this, but the refs have really kind of taken control of this one and disrupted any flow from the start. The Corbins responded well. Of course, they've hit a lot of free throws.
They really played good on the half-court set here.
Yep.
Defensively.
Cassidy takes it all the way in and spins it in with the right hand. There we go. It's 44-26. Ellis off to Petrowski. Down low it goes to Person. He'll spin, lowers his head, and gets bailed out with a foul.
That's Murphy with the foul. That's 3 on Brendan Murphy. He'll come out of the game and put Baker back in.
Akins. Little curl out to Ellis. He misses. Petrowski with an offensive rebound. Goes off glass and in over top of Baker. I don't know what you do with that.
The bump from behind, but it wasn't really enough to call a foul, I think. Got to find some offensive. Garrison Brown's not even looking to shoot. I think he can catch. Oh, that's a little touch foul by Person.
Yeah, McQueen on the drive there. Person, a little bump.
2 on Person, 2 on Akins, 2 on Petrowski, 2 on Henderson.
Cassidy to toss it in. Having trouble now, gets it off to Baker. Back to Cassidy, gets in the air. Throws it out to Isaiah Robinson. Robinson with the ball in his right hand, gets it over to Blaine Baker, or to Garrison Brown. He has it at the foul line, back to Robinson. He gathers, they sag off him. And McQueen at the elbow, quickly over to Brown for 3. That's no good. Person and McQueen fight for it, and that goes off of Corbin's Trey Person. That'll stay with the Cardinals. And stolen on the inbound, and Britton with a run out. He'll lay it up and scores it with the right hand.
Britton with the injured wrist got the basket. First bucket for Lucas. We needed a good third quarter. We've got 2 points.
Queen stepped out. He'll take a 3. That's short. Rebound comes down to Evan Ellis. Ellis will dribble it up, pull up 3 in transition. That's no good. Those are those shots I was talking about. As Baker comes down with a rebound. Southpaw's just got to score some points on their own, man. Don't settle for 3s. Keep working your offense. And it's a bad pass, forced entry, stolen away by Petrowski. He's raked across the face, no call. Off to Ellis. He drives in on Baker, and they get a foul on Blaine as he just kind of runs into him.
3 now on Baker. Now Taylor will come back in along with Lehman. Get Isaiah Robinson and Baker a breather.
(48-26) your score.
We're in one of them lulls we talked about, Tyler. 2 points this quarter.
Keaton Smith over to the Ellis. He loses it. Jamie Corbin, they'll get sloppy with it. On the drive, stolen away. Person taking it all the way coast to coast, and his shot's no good. Southall comes away with it. Hang on to a foul there. Jeez.
That's Person third. No, they're going to get. I don't know who that is.
Nathan Salmons, I believe that is.
He's played a lot of minutes.
Yeah, that's. I think I heard Salmons.
I got him number 31.
Yep, he's 15 now. The buzzer went off right as we were trying to hear his name. 48-26, South Laurel. Trying to get back into this ball game. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Brown to Taylor to Murphy.
Hard for them to get much. They're way out past the 3-point line.
Taylor steps into a three. That rolls in and out. Ellis puts the brakes on. Now he'll go to work against Brown, and they're going to call a foul on every drive.
That's 3 on Brown.
I mean, good strategy for Corbin. Don't stop. Just keep driving.
Yep.
They're going to call a foul. 4-2 fouls this quarter.
Mismatch here.
Driving in, count the bucket, and a foul. Here we go again.
It's on Baker. That's 4.
Four on Baker.
$15 now per
And
person.
he's talking to the ref like, what can I do? What are we doing? 51-26, Jamie.
Twelve to 2 this quarter. Kind of like the third quarter.
I mean,
20-11.
just unforced turnovers here. South Florida just looks all out of sorts.
This defense has really been
Man,
very
credit
difficult.
them. They're getting after it here. Side to side here in this zone.
They've been in the zone and they pack it in, but then they can get to the shooters. So they do a good job of really working hard in the zone. A lot of times you can get lazy and you can get people with open shots.
Murph, a little running jumper in the lane, no good. And Petrowski comes down with a rebound. He's going to be fouled by McQueen. That'll send him back to the free throw line.
Actually, the sixth foul, that'd be bonus 2 on McQueen. See if we get a couple bank shots here from Eli.
He misses the first one.
Oh, the Cardinal Crazies over there, not much to cheer about. Missed them both.
Taylor bringing it up, gets it off to Brown. 3 quickly. Perfect.
Brown's first basket.
Makes it 51-29. Let's take a quick break after the timeout. You're listening to the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
(51-29). South Florida still in their huddle. Talking to the officials. Jamie, you hate this. Huge game on the line. And first quarter just kind of spiraled out of control, and it's been kind of weird since then.
The thing about it was, Tyler, if you think
not
about
playing
it.
good either. I mean, it's just
It's
call it
such
like
a
it
crazy
is.
first quarter, but you're only down 9.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we played awful.
Person.
That was quickly.
That's what I'm saying. Like that stuff, just not really focused. Person taking it to them. How's this team 10 and 11? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what we've seen, especially this game, in the fourth quarter of the last time we've seen this team, they look really impressive to be not even a chance to win the district.
Bad entry pass. McQueen does handle it. Gets to the elbow. Now he'll put it on the floor. Off to Taylor. To McQueen. He'll drive baseline. Cut off. Back out to Brown. Over to Murphy. To Taylor. Brown, another three, short. Off of Corbin's fingertips and controlled by the Red Hounds. Person flies in. And Lehman and Person, we get a offensive foul on Person. Who has dangerous, Jamie? Got up.
Yeah.
Got a player underneath him there.
He's saying he got undercut, but it's a good stance there by Lehman. He's going to come down to that sore wrist. He's got it taped up already.
Versus Chili runs a little hot, Jamie.
Yeah.
We've seen him get a little aggravated.
There's going to be a foul on Eli. Tries 3 on him. He'll come out, more than likely.
Dalton Henderson back in the ball game. And Kingston Guillory. Had him at 11. He is 0, I believe.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Yeah, Guillory out there. Possibly. Get it into Lehman. Throw it over to Murphy. To Taylor. Thought about the step back. Gets it over to Brown. There's some Brown. To McQueen on the baseline. Gets in there. Throws up a wild shot, but he's fouled.
That's going to be on Henderson. That's his third. I mean, what else you want to do? Try to get foul called, right? And go to the line. And it's the first time through the free throw line in this half, this quarter here, but 0 for 3 for the first quarter. 2 of 6 total for the Cardinals. Queen's first free throw is good.
17.3 to play. 50 to 30. 53 to 30. McQueen. There's them both. Cassidy back in along with Isaiah Robinson. They'll replace McQueen, or sorry, who's that? Taylor and Brown. Getting all the way in.
Offensive foul.
Out of control there.
That was Cassidy again.
Mason Salmon's there with the
second foul on Salmons. You pronounce the L on the last name?
I don't know if he's like the fish upstream or he looked like he was on his way to spawn right there. We're going hard.
He was. Going up maybe a mini waterfall is going the other way.
Exactly.
Need a shot.
McQueen steps into a triple and in and out. All the way down and back out. 53-31. Let's see if the Cards can show some life here in that fourth and final quarter. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
53-31. South Laurel
trails doubled up 14-7 in that quarter, Tyler.
Cassidy has it at the top of the key over to Taylor. Quick trigger 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Cassidy. He goes baseline. Keeps his dribble. Now out to Robinson. 3 on the way. No good. Fight for it underneath. That's not a foul, fellas. All right, jump ball. Yeah. That will go to Corbin now. Cardinal person for the basketball here. They'll run to it. He dribbles past it. Now turns into the pressure off to Salmons. Now to Petrowski with a little floater. That's no good.
Five-second call.
5-second call on Corbin. That'll give it back to Sal.
Good defense again by Robinson on Evans. Ellis.
Who'd you say?
Evans.
Evans? I like it.
Evans Ellis.
Ellie Evans. Man, he's had a nice ball game, Jamie. He's fun to watch. You're a Red Hound fan. Not good for us.
22 points. Pulled off a little bit in that third.
Taylor, quick 3, no good. Rebound. Person. Man, Jamie, he's tough. Full timeout. Coach Petrowski wants to make sure his troops are clear on what they're trying to do here. 6:41 to play. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
51-31 your score here from Corbin High School. The Red Hounds 53-31 your score.
It'd be cool if they started taking off points. Make this game close.
Ellis working out there against Robinson. Down low it goes to Petrowski. Straight away shot for Salmons is good. He bears the free throw line jumper. Makes it 55-31. Jamie, for South Laurel, you're going to have to play this team again in an elimination game.
On this court.
Yeah. I figured out here. Let's find something to build off of. Salmons nearly loses it. Does. Gets it right back. Over to Ellis.
Another turnover for South. I've got them with 17.
And you're down 24. A team playing with a lot of confidence right now. Ellis gets fouled out top.
Robinson hasn't fouled anybody yet till right then.
McQueen steps in, steals that away. Up ahead it goes to Murphy on a run out, and the layup drops. More of that. That was great defense. No quitting McQueen. Near steal off that, but then he's going to be whistled with a reach-in foul.
It's going to be 3 that, by my count, on McQueen. McQueen's fight has been worthy of noting, but he's got 8 points. He's played hard.
Person looking for some help, gets that off to Salmon. He gets it right back. They break the pressure. He's out in the front court. Nearly shuffled his feet. Now gives away to Petrowski. In the paint, turns, throws it up, goes after it. Murphy comes down with a rebound.
what he did. He just throws it up there and then goes after the glass and gets the block out by Blaine Baker.
He doesn't care about the field goal percentage. He's all about them second chance opportunities. McQueen with a drive. Loses it. Person just takes it away from him.
What was that?
Gets in the paint. I don't know how you're allowed to jump in the air, hang with it. I don't know what just happened there. That was impressive. Baker quickly back the other way, lays it up and in. 57-35. Jamie, what was that? Did he throw it off a head and get it right back?
No, he never. He jumped up with trying to do the Euro whatever.
Jamie with the banked in three from Petrowski. I thought this game was kind of
that's usually not a good sign.
Yeah.
Ooh, Baker thought he had it.
Had the steal. Petrowski will fly in. Missed it. And he'll go to the line to shoot too.
Oh man, that was a. He don't have the softest touch.
No, he doesn't. Almost like he's playing with the wrong hand. No. I mean, he's 17 a game and 11. I mean, and 1,000-point scorer. You got to love his energy and his hustle. And he missed that free throw bad.
2 of 5 for him from the line. 7 points from Petrowski.
And he will go get it. He knows where it's going off, too. It's like he's just playing out there. He 0 for 2 at the line there. Murphy up ahead to Taylor. Taylor quickly into the front court. Shots up. That was beautiful.
All right, we're leading in this quarter, 6-2 or 4.
Ellis. Ross is over. Person, top of the key three, no good. Salmons flies in, gets the offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled, I believe, on the floor.
Murphy, I think's got that one. That's going to be 4.
Jamie, you got to tip your hat to him. Salmon, surrounded by South Florida Cardinals. He flies in there, hard-nosed, grabs that rebound. Again,
if you look
33 rebounds a game for this team.
If you look at Salmon, whatever you want to call him, he just don't look like a baller, but he's played a lot of minutes.
Yeah, look at him.
Pretty decent.
Got his defender in the air, missed everything. He's got a Salmons. Taylor back with another 3. That's no good.
Got a foul call.
Foul. Just let that go, my guy.
That's on Lehman.
Lehman, all right.
Look at the 4 fouls already, and there's 5 fouls now in the quarter.
To no fouls for Corbin.
Davis is giving a stare down. A major stare down to this ref. Ref kind of gave him a little shoulder. We're like, hey, whatever. I own this game. He's pointing at the scoreboard right now. Davis is to the other referee. Look at the score, 5-0 on the fouls in this quarter. They're not making them now, Tyler. This person misses. As good as they shot it in the first half, 17-20, they are now.
Ah, man, they wore themselves out of the line. Arms tired.
They're 2 of 8 in this half. Make it 3 of 9.
That's 30%.
Not even.
You're right, 33%. Sorry.
More.
Oh, I had a zinger there. Wow. Brown nearly loses it, gets it right back over to Taylor. Jamie, this South Florida squad is better than this. I know that. And I can't wait to play these dudes again.
Yeah, I think, Corbin's going to be coming in with a little overconfidence.
Yep.
Oh, another foul. How about that? 6-0 now on the foul in this quarter. That's on Lehman again. You got a little.
58-37. I don't know, man. Like, it's in hand. Just let it play on.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
What's the point at this point?
I don't know.
So I think Coach Petrowski's saying the same thing.
Yeah, like, hey, Logan Webb's going to get some run here. I like Logan's game. Let's
fun.
get in there and see some good hard screens. He cuts hard. I like his game. Big body. He'll get Lehman, and Baker, and Cassidy will be back in there. See what Logan can do.
He'll scrap with them.
Get a foul. You never know.
He may foul out before this game's over.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good possibility. That's
person make both of those free throws.
Jamie, I have to be honest with you. I know the girls won. As Taylor fires up a three, top of the key, no good. Rebound underneath by Logan Webb. There he goes. There goes that man.
That's a foul.
And a foul on Petrowski.
I think they got personal.
No, you're right. They did get personal.
Boy, he drops every time he gets a foul called against him. Throws the hands up like, what?
I can't believe you'd call a foul in this game.
6-1.
I'm sorry, folks. You're trying to hang in there and listen to this one. It's been uninspiring. Murphy gets it. Nice play. Gets it back to the inbounder, Taylor. Gets in the air, then dumps it down to him. That was really nice. 60-39. Corbin with the lead.
10 points now for KT.
Driving in. Person picks up his dribble. Now off to Clay Akins. He'll drive in. Gets a step. He had it. But he'll lay it off to Petrowski, who rolls it in.
I laugh every time he gets the ball.
It's not aesthetically pleasing, but it's effective. How about that? A nice way of saying it. Score's ugly. Taylor lines up a triple and buries it.
13 now for Taylor.
Makes it a First National Bank of Manchester 3. Cuts it lead to 20. Akins. He'll circumnavigate the
Jackson going to get in the game.
How about this? A little steal out front. Cassidy. He'll lay it up and in. Maddox Warren and Jackson will have Mason Boggs as well. And Brady Robinson. The minute 40 to play. 18-point lead here for Corbin. Person. Gets it underneath and laying it up and in is Clay Akins.
4 points for Akins is all. Nice pass.
Logan Webb.
There we go, Big Daddy. Webb
The
coming in
bucket
there.
and the foul. I think both the coaches are just looking at each other as we'll have 4 new subs. Logan Webb, they'll join Logan. It's basically the JV squad here. I really like what I'm seeing with this unit. I watched them play the other day. A lot of potential there, especially with Robinson, Warren, and Webb, all freshmen. And he gets that one to go. A good old-fashioned three-point play from Logan Webb. Makes it 64-47. Robinson out there on Ellis. Over to Britton. Okay, is this it?
I think it's it. I was hoping to get some more of these guys in the action. I wrote their names down here. Maybe some action here.
They'll hand off out top. The I believe we can win chant. I think they could have started that a little while ago. This is
I believe
in the books, yes. 64-47. I've had root canals, Jamie, that have been more pleasant than this basketball, both of these games. No offense. These were way better than that. Both the girls and the boys are. This just, thankfully the girls won. It felt like a loss, but this is, we'll get them again down here in a couple weeks. Mark my words. That'll be a lot of fun and a different unit. You can know Jeff Davis go back to the drawing board on this one. But they come on the short end of it tonight. 64-47 your final. We're going to tally up some stats. Name our player of the game when we come back on our post-game show. Brought to you by Sheriff John Root. You've been listening to Martin's Peterbilt, Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County. With dedication, teamwork, and community pride, they're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck to the South Laurel Cardinals. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky.
(64-47) your final tonight. South Laurel on the wrong end of it. Corbin used a huge start to this one, and it was rough, man. As Corbin got to the line early and often, and it was rough. Our player of the game tonight by the Creek Church is going to be Caden Taylor. Taylor finished with 13 points. We'll have Jamie do the little scoring rundown here first for Corbin.
Aiken with 4 points. Aikens with 4. Trey Person ended up with 23 points. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. How about that? 2 points for Britton. And write that one down. But Evan Ellis, 22 points, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 2 of 6 from the free throw line for Eli Petrowski of 9 total points for him. And Salmons with 2. And Dalton Henderson also with 2. If they go 20, I may have missed that, but because he went 2 of 2. 22 of 31.
Wow.
22 of 31.
Well, they were 15 for 17 after the first quarter, so I guess it leveled out, if you want to say that, for the other team. Jamie, what'd we do?
13 for Taylor as he leads all the South Laurel scores. Caden McQueen, 8 points. Garrison Brown with 3. Brendan Murphy with 4. Isaiah Robinson with 2. Braden Cassidy with 8. Blaine Baker with 6. Logan Webb with 3. And we go Tyler, 5 of 9 from the free throw line.
So, Jamie, 64-47 your final here tonight. As we got Coach Jeff Davis coming down here, and he'll sit and join the broadcast as South Laurel falls tonight. We'll slide over and give you some slack. Coach, welcome in here. Weird game, but let's get your thoughts on that one as you catch your breath from the steps. And what are you saying to your team after this one? Yeah. Well, we went over the stats just then, and they speak for themselves.
Don't want to get fined.
Sure.
We didn't play with the same intensity.
Right.
Give them credit. They played really, really well. And when you come into a game like this, you have to do it. No excuse. One day with everything, everybody's doing it, so you got to be better at that. But we had some kids that were they were trying. Our kids were giving effort. It was just not execution-wise, offensively and defensively. But we've got to be better in some areas, and they know that, and there's no reason to beat them down over it.
Yeah.
But an inexperienced team, in this situation, you've got to learn to adjust how things are being done.
Sure.
And we didn't do that very well. Now, I think in parts in the second quarter, parts third and the fourth, we were trying, but when you dig yourself that big of a hole, I mean, there's rules in basketball. We can't guard the free throw line.
Yeah, that's true.
And
very true.
It's very hard to guard it.
Yeah, I'll say this. I don't think I've ever seen a game first quarter somebody go 15 for 17 from a free throw line. That's unbelievable. And so to call it, to see what I was seeing after I just had watched the girls kind of do a similar thing, and I just thought, well, this might be a sign of the times. But that's okay. We got another chance down here in a couple weeks, and I know tomorrow's a new day. You get Knox Central on the road. That should be always fun to go down there too, right?
No one's going to feel sorry for us.
No.
But we need to play some games like this and get ready for the postseason. I like our mentality. I like our guys' effort. They're really trying and executing, and we just were a little stagnant. You could tell, probably not the legs that we had on Tuesday, and but I'm proud of them. We know what we got to do, but we had some kids that really tried to battle.
Sure.
Caden McQueen really, I challenged him big time Tuesday, and I challenged him again tonight, and he was trying, and it just seemed like when he would make a move or he would have a post, we would miss it or we turn it over, and that's the thing. The turnovers are really killed us tonight, especially in the first half. We had 12 of those, and we can say why we turned it over, but we can't do that.
We talked about Eli, half joking there at the start of the game. His offense is just, I want to throw it as high as I can off the glass and then just try to go back and get it. And he really does that.
He's
a hoss down there.
He's an old school player. Where
he is.
That somebody you go play at the church league or whatever and throw it up. Then I'll beat you to go get it. And I'll put it in. He's probably had 20 rebounds and 15 are off of him just going and getting his own stuff.
It's the old Moses Malone tactic, right? Just kind of throw it up there, you pad your stats a little bit, but he's good at it. And then Ellis went kind of nuclear there in the second quarter, just hitting some tough shots that you think, I'm fine with you taking that, and then he hit a ton of them.
Well, when you're guarding and they're calling fouls, it's what and then our guys are like, well, I don't want to foul him, and then
he just buries a couple on your face.
And that's the experience part of that we got to adjust on.
I've seen it. I've heard it said, they're not going to call every one of them, so let's play aggressive. But I think that happened. They did.
Yeah, and give them credit. They really played aggressive and they really attacked us and not taking anything away. They did a lot of things to win the game, and made things tough on us, and we just have to be better in those situations.
What about so tomorrow we got Knox Central, and you've got games kind of stacked here, backloaded. Always play a tough schedule down the stretch. I was trying to look here at what we got coming up as tomorrow night at taking on the Panthers at Knox Central. Then you got Lincoln County on Saturday, and then Madison Central on Monday night.
Yeah, we got senior night Monday night against Madison Central, one of the top teams. They've been ranked 1, 2, 3 in the state. They've got probably one of the leading candidates for Mr. Basketball and Feldhouse, who is just a phenomenal specimen.
And then the Burton
just
kid
like his
apparently-
dad, who has
yeah,
hands of steel, and he's probably got more athleticism than his dad. I tell him that all the time. But
we had a lot of fun up there last year at in Richmond. That was a great game. I'm sure they're ready to come back here and take it to you.
They're really good. But we got Knox Central, who's
Yep.
well coached, and Coach Patterson's getting the most out of them. They've improved so much throughout the year. You won't find a team that plays any harder than them. And you talk about crashing the glass.
Yeah, we got
They'll
to see
crash the
them
glass.
there at the were they at the Raymond Reed?
Yeah.
So I got to watch them. I think they took on Rockcastle, I believe, the game before us. I might be off there.
I
think they were the game right before us, and that was a lot of. No, I think they played Bell County, and then Rockcastle played. That's right. So they scrapped with that one. Bell County, you got them to finish the year. So a lot of chances for your team to really grow and play in some wild environments and some good things. So that's going to be good for them, and a lot of games and a lot of days, and then we get into tournament time. It's almost season in the books. Crazy, man. Coach, thank you so much for coming up and hanging out with us. You're the best at that, and we'll catch up with you on down the road, and we'll get you out of here.
Appreciate you. Go,
All
Coach.
right. That's Coach Jeff Davis, 64-47, your final here tonight. And we'll hit the road ourselves. Late start here because of senior night festivities. I want to thank Julie Ross Ray for all the great things she does. She makes me say this, but she's simply the best, as she has a knife to my abdomen right now. But no, she's awesome. And thank you to Jamie Dotson here, the Broadcast Brothers. We had a lot of fun. It's just a terrible game. And we'll brighter days ahead for this Cardinal squad. And Jamie, any parting shots for you?
No, not much to say about this one, but hopefully we can find a way to pull a victory out. We got to get one.
Yeah,
and
just
to
a
get
little,
to the region tournament.
Exactly right. A little scoring update there. North Laurel dropped a home game tonight to a future South Laurel opponent. Aforementioned there, Coach talked about Madison Central. They 60-49 there. So big test on Monday night for them. But they got two games before that. They got Knox Central tomorrow night, and then home to Lincoln County. So a lot of fun still in store for you. Let's go back to the drawing board and do it again. Listen to the Broadcast Brothers right here on the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network. Jamie.
You stay classy, London.
And more important, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow night.